This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Elk City, Oklahoma. Way out here at mile marker 38, right? Yeah. 38.
Yes, sir.
And we are here this evening for the game between the Carl Albert Titans and the Elk City Elks. Carl Albert comes in 3-0, having been to Muskogee. So we have gone from the eastern side of the state now to the far western side of the state. Yep. Coming away with a win there at Muskogee, 43-20 over the Roughers, and a very good win. Elk City comes in this evening with a 45-19 loss to Canadian, Texas, and that may sound like a long ways away, but it's about 30 miles.
Yeah.
So it's not very
far at all.
Right. The temperature here is 74 degrees, and the wind is east out of the east at 5 miles per hour. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about Elk City as we go because Coach Goff and I are quite impressed. This is a beautiful town.
What a beautiful little stadium.
It is.
And their field is just pristine.
Absolutely. And it is a grass field.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful field. We walked out there on it earlier.
But they have it cut.
Yes.
For us.
Yes.
I mean, with our speed, that'll be right down our alley.
Yeah, I won't repeat what their coach said because somebody could actually get hold of that. So anyway, it's a beautiful night here in Elk City, Oklahoma. And for those of you that are in Oklahoma City, we're hoping that you get the rain that we drove through.
Yeah.
Because it was a nice, solid rain for about 30 miles and just a drenching rain. And so we hope that you're going to be able to pick that up. We see clouds kind of your way, and but maybe a little further to the south. So and we hope somebody's getting some good rain. We're going to be back with you here for our countdown to kickoff. This is Kirk Norman, your play-by-play. Mike Goff doing the color commentary. TJ Townsend is our producer, and Jaden Paulson is on the camera this evening. We'll be back with you in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network with our Countdown to Kickoff. Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings is reintroducing their Bullet Bourbon Barbecue and Hot Barbecue, making 2023 the year of the sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings. Want to mention that Buffalo Wild Wings also sponsors the Mid-Dale Coaches Show every Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. on the Oklahoma Sports Network. If you'd like to watch the coaches, and they usually bring some players. This last week, they spotlighted cross-country coaches and brought some cross-country runners as well, because that is a fall sport that is going on right now in the Mid-Dale area. So all three coaches from all three high schools are there to share what's going on in their football programs at Buffalo Wild Wings. Our countdown to kickoff, Coach, we want to say this up front, right? That you maybe not be feeling not feeling absolutely 100%.
I'm just a little under the weather.
A little under the weather.
Now, for those of you who have sinus and rhinitis problems,
I'm
there, boys and girls.
Fall has hit. Things are dying, and they're in your nose.
And they're in my nose.
Right. That's the way it works.
I'll do the best I can.
All right.
I'll try not to cough and sneeze and all that stuff into the microphone.
Just want to do a little recap of Muskogee, and I don't have a lot to share with you other than I appreciated the fact that Coach Dunn said, yeah, it's kind of the way we expected it to turn out.
That was so shocking to me.
It was shocking,
but it was, I appreciated it just
absolutely.
kind of like you.
I appreciate that. I did not expect that.
No, I didn't either.
To happen quite that way. I really felt like we had a good chance against Muskogee, and I never would say that Carl Albert was out of a match.
Evans.
Definitely not. But
no,
that was a very good Muskogee team.
It was.
And quite honestly, Carl Albert kind of took them apart.
They did.
So offensively, defensively, I really felt like Carl Albert was in control of the game the entire game.
And in the kicking game, too.
Absolutely.
And you look at our kicking game now, and it seems like in a week we got better.
Yes.
I don't understand it, but
right.
We got better.
One of the things we were looking at before the game here, and this is part of the countdown to kickoff, is Ethan Spiewalk's out here at the 40-yard line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at the 40-yard line. He was pumping through field goals, so that's a 50-yard kick by the time it goes through the goalpost. And his leg is much stronger, and he's got a lot more confidence.
So much.
Yeah. All right. We're going to come back here with our keys to the game, and there's a lot to talk about in regard to keys to the game, and it just kind of hit me on the way out here after we had discussed it a little bit, why we might be playing Elk City, and so we're going to talk about that in just a minute. We're going to be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. You caught me laughing there because our producer just gave us the gruff voice.
Yeah.
And we know what that means. We know he's in charge. I want to share this with you this evening because this is going to be quite an interesting event. So I called early in the week to make sure we had a press box to be able to do our show from, and he said, yeah. He said, no problem. You're going to come in that north end. You've got a little open space there, and then you've got a room. You can pick whichever one you want. And the truth is, had I eaten more, you and I wouldn't be in this room.
We couldn't fit.
So so we're in one room. The producer's in another room, and we're kind of being loud and banging on the wall and doing the things that we need to do to make this work out. Well, we're continuing on now with our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Thursday is boneless, buy one, get one free. So go by there next week and get one free as long as you buy one. So you buy one, you get one. That seems like half off to me, but that's not the way they say it. So keys to the game, brought to you by no one. So if you'd like to help out with the Carl Albert Titan broadcast, we would love for you to come in and be a part of one of our sponsors and be the Keys to the Game sponsor. So I kind of alluded to it before we went to break, but this is a flexbone offense, and the flexbone offense gives people problems. Now, you know as well as I do that if this was back in the 70s, almost every high school is running a bone or running an option of some kind. And even if it was out of the eye, it was still just an option game.
Right.
And, we had this past week, they did 50 years of Barry Switzer down at Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
And they had all those players back in. Barry Switzer said just a couple of years ago that, if he had the opportunity to coach in college again, he would still run the wishbone because he can find players all over the country. Yeah. And now they don't necessarily play in the pros, but
no.
But anyway,
there were some.
Yeah, so there were some. The flexbone offense does give people problems, and it's because, number one, we don't see it a lot anymore.
No.
Right?
Not in the least.
And number two, it spreads you out across the field and makes you play assignment football.
Exactly. And they work on it all week. And luckily, and you were getting ready to bring this up.
Right.
There's another team on our schedule.
That's right.
That's pretty dadgum good that runs this flexbone, and it's Piedmont.
That's right. And Piedmont is a team that has used that against us. They control the time that the time of possession by just really doing 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Right. They don't care if it's a 20-yard run. They really just want to keep popping those first downs, just one right after another, and they take up all the time. They did that to us, 2 years ago?
2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, and actually ended up winning the game.
Yeah.
And we came back and beat them in the playoffs, but winning the game by just controlling the line of scrimmage, controlling the ball, and not giving a good Carl Albert offense the ball.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this flexbone?
Well, it's like you were saying, it's a control offense, and 3 yards in a cloud of dust, 4 yards in a cloud of dust, and it doesn't lend itself to throwing the ball very well.
Right.
And one of my keys to the game was stopping the run.
Absolutely.
And making them throw the ball. And whether we can do that or not, I have question marks behind that. I think we can. I hope we can. The second thing as a key to the game for me was recognizing sets. They like to get in an unbalanced set.
Yes.
And with that, our defense is going to have to either what we call rider, which means rider right or rider left, which means we're going to slide a whole man, or we're going to have to walk somebody up. And we'll be doing both of them from what I understand.
Right.
The last thing is don't let this be a letdown game.
Absolutely.
You know, after last week's game, pretty emotional, very exciting, good team,
Yes.
big team. There's a tendency sometimes to be let down. Now, that's on the coaches
Right.
and the kids.
Right.
I don't think they will, but there is that tendency at some point in time to have a letdown game.
Right. This is homecoming for the Elk City Elks. And so they have been pointing towards this night all week long. And one of the things that you have a tendency to do is to overlook a team that you don't see much.
Right.
Now, they're a 4A team. They're not a 5A team.
No.
And so you have a tendency to overlook a team that you don't see much. And I shared this story a few years back, but I remember I was at Tulsa Central in high school. We were going to go down and scrimmage Okmulgee. It was, all week long we talked about, we were going to go out there and, these farm guys and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. And I can remember leaving the game that night thinking, I am so glad I'm alive.
Really?
Because those guys really came to play, and we hadn't been paying attention all week. And that can happen, just like you're saying.
Yeah, I just hope it, and I don't think it will.
No.
But there's always that possibility.
I don't think it will either.
And, one of our jobs is to let you, the viewers, understand or know that what could possibly happen.
Exactly. One of the things that I had as a key to the game, obviously we have to play assignment football on defense, play your position and be disciplined. That is sometimes more difficult, and I'm going to go ahead and say this, that is sometimes more difficult with a much higher talented team because many times they believe they can go make the play. And when that happens, I really believe that there are times that they have a tendency to overplay the play, and then they're out of position, and then bad things can happen.
Yeah.
And when you've
again,
got a really talented corner who thinks, hey, I'll just crash this and go in, they go around him and he's gone.
pitch the ball and it's 88 and out the gate.
That's right. So the other thing is we must execute the offense. I don't believe that Elk City can actually control the skill positions and our line. I think we match up head and shoulders over Elk City. However, that does not give us permission not to execute well on offense.
Exactly. I mean, we can't. It's just like any other game. We can't have turnovers. We can't go 3 and outs.
Right.
I mean, it's
Right.
one of those deals.
Exactly. This is the game that we actually do want to show we are that good and we can play that well at a higher level no matter who our competition is. The next thing is when you play a game like this, we are headed into district play. And so Lawton Ike will be there for our homecoming next week. And that's when everything gets serious as far as heading into district play. So, there are two sides to this coin always. Number one, we don't want to get anybody injured. We don't want to injure anybody. We don't want to get anybody injured.
Amen.
Number two, we talked about this a few minutes ago. This is an absolutely beautiful grass field.
It is.
But grass is not the same as playing on turf.
We don't play on grass.
We don't play on grass anymore. Used to, you might play 4 or 5 games on grass and 4 or 5 games on turf, but not anymore. It's almost all
the
turf.
only other team that I know of is Guthrie.
Yes.
That has it, and it's the same type of stadium.
Yep.
It's an old WPA stadium.
That's right. This is a beautiful stadium. It's a beautiful track here as far as the field goes. And you're right. They went ahead and cut it short. Now, Guthrie never does that for Carl Albert.
No. They wouldn't water the field before we get up there.
The truth is, I think they might bail the field on Saturday after we leave Guthrie.
That's one of those deals. Kurt, I probably shouldn't have said that.
No. So we don't want anybody getting injured. And when I say we don't want anybody getting injured, one of the things you have a tendency to do is we're going to come out here and honestly, this is one of those little things that we don't pay attention to. We're going to have on cleats tonight that have real cleats.
Yeah.
And on turf, we have on cleats that don't really have real cleats.
Right.
And so our guys sometimes are just not used to running in those.
You're exactly right.
And so when you put a cut in, when you stick that foot in the ground, all kinds of things can happen on grass that don't happen on turf.
So if you see somebody, say a running back or a wide receiver, make a cut and he slips down, 9 times out of 10, it's either his cleats or he's cutting off the wrong leg.
That's right. So those are the kind of things that we're looking at. Those are the kind of the keys to the game that Coach Goff and I put together for you, getting ready for this matchup with Elk City. And we are about 10 minutes away from kickoff, so we're going to be back with you here in just a moment. And we will be doing our starting lineups here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and now it's time for our starting lineups brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. At Dynamic Health Clinic, Dr. Kaufman specializes in athletic injuries and is able to get athletes back in action very quickly using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better, recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic. We've got a few changes in our lineup and moving some people around, seeing what they can do. But offense is basically the same. At left tackle, number 60, Tanner Norman. At left guard, number 61, Easton Perkins. At center, number 51, Trayton Holland. At right guard, number 50, Easton Collier. At right tackle, number 52, Brock Johnson. At wide receiver, number 7, Trey Washington. At wide receiver, number 17, Cooper Brackage. At wide receiver, number 6, Tristan Haynes. And at tight end, number 12, Marcus James. Your running back for this evening, number 21, senior Xavier Robinson. And your quarterback starting in his third game here at Carl Albert, number 9, junior Kevin Sperry.
On the defensive side of the ball, the defensive end is Brock Johnson, number 52, a senior. Defensive tackle, A.J. Mason, number 64, a senior. Defensive tackle, Emerson Williams, number 77, a senior. A change in the defensive end, who we call the Viper, is number 33, Stephen Harris, a senior. Sam linebacker is Easton Harless, number 10, a junior. The Mike linebacker, who is normally the Viper, has moved to Caden Davis, number 16, a junior. The will linebacker is Marcus James, number 12, a junior. The cornerback is Trey Washington, number 7, a junior. The strong safety is Jacques Carter, number 2, a senior. The weak safety is Todd James, number 5, a junior. And the corner is Tristan Haynes, number 6, a junior.
All right, that's our starting lineups, and we are getting ready. The captains are coming onto the field, and we have... you have to get your sheet out there. We've got number 87 coming on for Carl Albert. And
let me get my sheet.
Yeah, that's a couple of pages back there. That's Andrew Crawford. He's a senior and 5'8", 150. And so he is going to be coming on. Then number 77 is, that is, next page, Emerson Williams, senior, offensive lineman, 6 foot 240. Xavier Robinson, and then number 60, and that is Tanner Norman. So Tanner Norman, Xavier Robinson, and a couple of other seniors, offensive linemen, and they're going to be the captains for the game this evening. So you're going to see them come on the field, and Jaden, if you can catch up with those guys coming on the field over there, 4 guys and a referee coming past the pom-pom squad right now. Just zoom in on them, and let's get down there in the middle of the field as they come to the middle of the field for the coin toss. The coin toss is brought to you by the Surf Bar. Come visit us at the Surf Bar for delicious acai bowls and smoothies, where we serve people intentionally and make God known through us at 6825 Southeast 29th Street in Midwest City, Oklahoma. For the Elk City Elks, number 57, Carson Price is one of the captains. And then number 34, Alex Cupp. Number 28, Braxton Robertson. And number 65, that is Andrew Muse. And so they are moving to the center of the field now with the referees. And we're going to be here for the coin toss to let you know how this is playing out. You can see on the screen there is a shade coming across the field now, and the temperature is a little bit cooler. And so here comes the coin toss. They shake hands.
I don't think we've won a coin toss all year. That always used to be a boogaboo with Coach Rose.
Yeah.
Whenever he'd call, I can tell you what he'd call, but we didn't hardly win ever.
Well, thankfully, that was not a determining factor in the game.
Well, that is. Back then, I thought it was.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's not.
Our administrators are here. Kristen Goggins is out there on the field. I know that I saw Josh Terry, our assistant principal. He is here this evening. James Werchin, another assistant principal, is here this evening. So we are well represented from Middell. And they are going to go to the national anthem, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
We're back with you here with your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The coin toss is going on in the middle of the field, and you are watching that live. Jaden, move right to the middle of the field, please.
We'd lost that one, too.
All right. you'll see the man in white here. He says the Elk City Elks won the coin toss. They have deferred. Carl Albert is going to take the ball, and they will be defending the south end zone this evening. And so south is to the right on your television screen. So if you want to defend the south end zone, go stand on the right side of the television and help us do that. We are on YouTube this evening, Facebook Live, and your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And we're going to be back with you here in just a moment with the Kickoff. Kickoff brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing. When you need a trusted plumber, feel confident in choosing Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated since 2005. Call us at 405-769-1922. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A! Nailed it!
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Carl Albert Titans are taking the field here in Elk City, Oklahoma, where we are getting ready for game time. And it looks like the kickoff's going to be about 7:05 by the way everything's working out. And Carl Albert is taking a knee at the north end of the field. And then they will move back into position and get ready to defend the south end of the field. They will be getting the ball first.
And, you know, I was just thinking, they don't have anything to lose.
No,
you know,
they sure don't.
You know, I'm sure Coach Farley has coached them up on whether or not they might try an onside. When they kick, they do a high onside. They won't kick it deep. And it was my thought in watching film throughout the week that if Tristan can get his hands on a ball,
yes,
he might have a chance.
So they are getting lined up, and you know, it's interesting. I've actually seen this happen before. The white hat has not blown the whistle yet, so the clock hasn't started. But you definitely want to get out onto the field. But until the clock starts, here we come.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well,
Coach Goff was coached a few special teams, so
I did.
And you know, it's interesting. It is special teams that has a problem because they're not playing every down.
Right.
And even though you know this is the kickoff. Well, kickoff is brought to you again by Red Plains Plumbing, and it is a short, and it's going to go out here at about the 35-yard line. And so that's where Carl Albert's actually going to take the ball after the penalty, because they kick it out of bounds. So Carl Albert will have it at the 35-yard line. And
I did suggest to Coach Dunn through the week that if they kick it out of bounds, we ought to make them kick it again and see if they'll kick it. See if they'll kick it out of bounds again, because I'd kick it out of bounds.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Tristan Haynes to have access to the ball very often.
No.
But he didn't take my heed.
Yeah, well. All right. We've got Trey Washington, Cooper Brackage on the right side, Tristan Haynes over here on the left side, Xavier Robinson in the backfield, Kevin Sperry at quarterback. Haynes is in motion. They give it to Haynes. He's going to go across that right side. He cuts back up and cuts back, just gets up about 3 yards on the carry. So that takes him out to about the 37, 38-yard line. And that's going to bring up second down and 7 for the Titans.
Well,
they played that well.
That was a new wrinkle.
Yes, it was. We had not seen that.
both guys on the on the far side of the field had to be on the line of scrimmage for him to be able to go in motion.
Trips to the left this time, tight end right. Sperry takes the ball, hands it off to Xavier Robinson. He bounces to the right and piles forward for about another 5 yards. So he's going to go from the 38, and the ball is going to be placed down there at the 43-yard line. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
I'm thinking, this is something we saw last week. And of course, Coach Goff is trying to be an offensive coach. But I think I would give the ball to Sperry and let X lead him.
Yep. This time Sperry hands off to X. X goes into the line on that right side, and he actually gets pushed back. Maybe picks up a yard. I'm not even sure of that.
I don't think he got that.
It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to place the ball right back at the 43 again. So it's 4th down and 2, and
we're going to be in heavy. We'll see how they react to heavy.
Yep.
They've got their signal, and they didn't substitute anybody, so there's not going to be anybody any bigger.
Nope.
That'll be in there. So we'll see. If
12 seconds left on the play clock.
We'll see if X can
now
get
down to 8. They move to the line quickly. Xavier Robinson will get the direct snap. We've got the left side, and that's one of those times when Elk City says, whoa, hang on, we're going to take a timeout. We want to talk about this and line up a little differently. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Xavier Robinson in the backfield, heavy set, lined up with the heavy to the left. 4th down and 2. The ball is at the 43-yard line. He checks to the sidelines. He gets the snap. He's going to go directly to the center. He's got the 1st down and more. He cuts loose 40, 35, 30. Oh. He gets foot tackled right there at the 30-yard line. Falls forward down to the 26.
Great tackle on their kid's part.
Very good.
Just a little crease is all X needs, and that's what he had.
1st and 10 for the Titans there at the 26-yard line.
They had overshifted to where our 2 backs were set. And so it left a little bit of room over on the right.
Sperry back in the ball game. Tristan Haynes to the left. Washington to the right. Xavier Robinson straight behind Sperry. This time it's a handoff to Xavier Robinson. He cuts to the outside. He gets past the 20. Falls forward then down to about the 17-yard line. From the 26 to the 17 is 9 yards picked up on the play and 2nd down and 1.
You might have heard me go,
Yes.
Just thinking, just run over him.
Yeah.
And he didn't. The kid got in on his legs.
That's the 2nd shoe tackle now.
Yeah.
So they've been taught.
They're coachable, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been taught.
Don't try and tackle that big devil up high.
No. 2 wide receivers to the right.
Double tight.
This time it's going to be out. Pick up Tristan Haynes. He runs into his own man. He's got the 1st down and more. He's going to get down inside the 10. Falls forward down to the 6-yard line.
He's really good with the ball in his hands.
Yes, he is.
He's going to make 4 or 5 if his own man hits him, which he did.
That's right. We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank, and the ball is down at the 6-yard line, and it's 1st and goal from the 6 for the Carl Albert Titans.
Heavy just came in.
So they're going to run the heavy set with 6 yards to go. Direct snap to Robinson. Robinson goes across that right side. A guy comes in from behind. Robinson steps into the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Carl Albert.
We got them blocked on that side. We blocked down, and then one guy kicked out, and it just left a nice little hole for X to kind of slither through, and he did.
So a nice drive. Took us to 4th down out here on the 43-yard line, but with that heavy set, he popped off about 30 yards, and that was the main play of that drive. Ethan Spiewak is in to do the point after try for the Carl Albert Titans. Snap is good. Ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 7-0 here at Elk City on the first drive. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Caleb Gonzalez is in to do the kickoff. Our kickoff is brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing. When you need a trusted plumber, call 405-769-1922. Your scoring recap is brought to you by CK12 Designs, a custom woodworking facility with 60 years of combined industry experience, located at 8209 Northeast 23rd. That was a 7-play drive covering 65 yards. Took up 3 minutes and 46 seconds. The ball's taken there at the 6-yard line. Little scamper to the outside. He's going to get up to the 20, outside the 25, and get taken down there at about the 26-yard line.
That's going to make Tristan a little unhappy.
Yep.
The kid kind of juked him a little bit. Our new linebacker is Caden Davis. He's the guy that will line us up. Defensively, it'll be a right or a left call. And I think we're going to be in our base defense most of the night. So there'll be 4 down linemen. Stephen Harris is one of the new Viper. So number 52, Brock Johnson, will be the strong side end, and 33, Stephen Harris, will be the weak side end, or Viper.
All right, the ball's at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Elk City Elks. Your quarterback is Logan Webb, number 14. He's under center. He's going to hand off there to number 24.
Good job.
And we talked about him before.
Yeah.
He is a healthy-looking young man.
Well, he wasn't listed on any of our deals. He's number 24, Elijah Gillens.
Elijah Gillens.
He's a junior, 6 foot, 215, and a good-looking young man.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't on any of our depth charts or anything,
No.
and I assumed he was going to be a running back. And I didn't see him play last week.
No, I did not either.
Or maybe even the week before. I don't know whether he was. I don't know what it was.
It
could be a variety of things.
Yeah. No gain on the play. That brings up 2nd and 10. And Webb gets the call from the sidelines. There's 3 seconds left on the play clock, and they're not going to get this one off. It is not.
Timeout.
So this is their second timeout that they've called. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here after the timeout. 2nd down and 10. This is Webb at quarterback. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for number 7 deep down the field. He's got a man. He catches it at the 40. He's on the way. 10-5. Touchdown, Elk City.
That is a curl and a wheel route by number 7. 7 came in motion, and he wheeled, which means he comes to the flat and then wheels up the sideline, and he hit him with a perfect pass.
Reese Burton was the man that took the pass there from Webb, and he takes it 74 yards to the house. Well, if that's not a wake-up call, I don't know what is.
That's a wake-up call. Our safety, what we play in the secondary is we play a roll coverage against a team like this.
Right.
Our safety on the other side should have come, and that's a long way for him to come, but he should have come this way, and it's a long way for him to run. He took a bad angle, and
the kick is good, and so that brings it 7-7 with 7:09 left to play in the first quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes.
Call Rob and Will.
We're back with you. Your scoring recap brought to you by CK12 Designs. That was 2 plays. First play was stuffed to the line of scrimmage. Second play, wheel route to the right, and it was Webb to Burton for 74 yards in the touchdown strike. And
I was just talking to Kurt, and I thought it was going to be he was going to overthrow him, but that number 7 never let up.
Never let up.
Like you said.
Yep.
And he ran under the ball, and 74 yards later, it's a touchdown.
So here we are, Elk City kicking off for the second time of this game. This is going to be a short kick there, and number 15 picks it up for Carl Albert.
Catch.
And beautiful catch there. And
LeBron
Royale stops the ball there at the 46-yard line.
He's a sophomore, and he's a good-looking kid. I'm glad he got to do that.
So CA takes over. 7:08 left here in the first quarter.
With a name like LeBron, you got to be pretty good.
Yeah, you got to be pretty good at their own 46-yard line. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben, 405-733-4400. Trips to the right. Sperry drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got time. Throws it out in the flat.
Oh, a little high.
Over the hands there.
Just a little high.
And that was actually intended
for
Maddox Wilcox.
Who's got really good hands.
Yep. But he's not that tall.
No, he's just a little bit too tall.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. The ball still at the 46-yard line.
Maddox is a tight end. I'm not sure where he was lined up. I think we have 2 tights in. So this is what we used to call a deuce set. 2 tight ends, 2 flankers.
Washington to the left. Haynes to the right. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Sperry drops back to pass. He's got time. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open, and it's a catch to Haynes. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
That's a seam route. Again, they're playing just like last week, they're playing a 2 high. Sometimes they'll play a 1 high. And either way, if you throw it up the seam, they've got to cover it, and they didn't.
54 yards for pay dirt for the Carl Albert Titans. And that was Sperry to Haynes again. We've heard that several times, and I think we're going to hear it some more.
You bet. Again, it comes down to I don't know. We've got to be able to stop them.
Absolutely. And we really don't know because I've run 2 plays, and one of them was a bomb. So, yeah.
Right.
And that ball is up, and it is good. Spiewak puts it through, and Carl Albert goes on top 14-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
More than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And we have number 14 now. This is
that's Spiewak.
Yeah, that's Spiewak. He's doing the kicking.
Yeah.
So they're trading that back and forth between Caleb Gonzalez and Ethan Spiewak.
Right. And I imagine that's, Gonzalez is a sophomore, Spiewak's a junior,
right.
And they're just trying to get them both work.
It's a quick scoring recap. 2 plays, 54 yards, Sperry to Haynes, and took up hardly any time on the clock. It took up about 12 seconds. Ball is taken there at the 3-yard line. He's going to bring it out across the 20. He gets to the 25, gets caught by the shoulder, and gets taken down there at the 30-yard line. And, Coach, just to be honest, I'm not sure we're doing a great job on the recovery right now.
Yeah. Byron Stubbs was the young man that tackled him. Number 1, Byron Stubbs. So here we go. Let's see if we do a little better this time on defense.
6:46 left here in the first quarter. First quarter by Ben Osinga. And the ball is going to be at the 31-yard line in Elk City territory.
And again, we'll probably be in 55 roll, and we're in 55 roll right now, which is our defensive front, and roll the coverage. And again, the coverage will roll to where the guy is going to in motion. And I'll bet they do it a little bit quicker this time.
Yep. A confident Elk City team coming back on the field, and a confident Elk City offense. The crowd is pretty excited. And so here we are, number 14, Logan Webb.
Well, they're in the I formation.
Under center. Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
Oh, my goodness.
And they line up in the I formation, hand off to the tailback. That's number 1 around that left side.
Got a tackle, boys.
And he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. Takes it from the 31 out to the 33-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Well, that was just the old lead play, off tackle.
Tucker Garzer is the tailback in that spot.
That'll be new. Coach Herbert probably going, dang, they never showed that.
Yeah, they didn't show that.
And they've always been.
Yep, here they line up.
You can still do what they do out of this.
Man in motion, and there's a flag there. It looks like there's going to be motion on the offense. And that's what it is. So the ball's going to be moved back to the 28-yard line.
This is a pretty neat deal. Their officials we can hear them.
Yep.
We don't have to guess at what the call is.
So the ball's moved back to the 28-yard line on the penalty, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14. It's actually 2nd down and 13.
And I say that we will roll a lot to this, but there's no telling what we'll do. We're liable to be in cover 3. It looks like we're in cover 3 right here. Well, no, we're not.
Gillen's the up back, Garza the deep back. That was number 7 there again.
That's
that was
their
Reese
third
Burton.
timeout.
And that's their 3rd timeout here in the first quarter. That's all they've got. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust. to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Burton in motion, right to left across the formation. Handoff to number 1 in the backfield. He's going to skip out and get out there to the outside. Gets drugged down, and no gain on the play.
Caden Davis on the drag down.
There you go.
He's the Mike backer now. He just did an excellent job of scraping and getting to the ball.
They're actually going to move that back to the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 14 now.
So that's a tackle for loss.
That is a TFL. That's Garza, and it is not the lineup that we were expecting.
No, it's not.
Garza is the deep back,
and it's not the formation that we were expecting.
He drops back to pass, throws it over here to the outside, and throws it way up over the top. No good. Pass goes out of bounds. 4th down and 14, and you would expect the punting team to come on, and it looks like that's what's happening.
And I'm sure Coach Herbert knew that they're a little bit weak or suspect up the middle on passing downs, and that's what he brought. He brought a Mike stunt with both Mike and the Will coming, and they got there and they made him throw it high.
Tristan Haynes standing on his own 40-yard line. And the punt gets off just barely. It's not a good punt. It's coming over here out of bounds. That ball is going to remain in Elk City territory.
Come on.
He's keep walking back.
There.
And they're going to put that ball down at the 42-yard line in Elk City territory, where Carl Albert will have its 3rd possession of this quarter. It's 4:46 now to go.
And again, I don't think they wanted to punt. But, they don't want to punt it out of bounds, but they don't want to punt it to 6 either.
No.
Here we go,
I had that wrong. It's actually the 42-yard line, not the 46. Got my markers mixed up. Sperry in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to move out to the right side, pitches it out to Xavier Robinson. They seal off that corner. Xavier goes forward for about 3 yards on the play.
Come on, Tanner. Tanner pancaked the kid, but he was about 5 yards downfield.
So that ball's going to move up to the 39-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Titans. Cooper Brackage wide to the left. Trey Washington and Haynes all on the left side. That's going to leave a tight end to the right.
That's Marcus James.
Sperry gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself around this left side. Washington's peeled off this left side. A spinning move down to the ground. And Sperry is going to pick up about 4 on the play. And he gets up. He's going to move down to the 35-yard line. It's 3rd down and 3.
He gets to go off and catch his breath.
Yep.
Because here comes X. He just kept it.
Yep. Going to go to the heavy set. Heavy set lean to the left. Xavier Robinson's looking. He's going to push out, butts to the outside, slips down a little bit, gets down to the 31-yard line, and that's enough for a Carl Albert Titan 1st down.
You can see where he slipped. And again, he was cutting off his inside foot, which it's tough to do.
Yep.
And especially on grass when it's a little wet.
Kevin Sperry back in the game at quarterback. Got trips to the right this time. Washington wide left.
Marcus is in the slot, the close slot, short slot.
Sperry takes the ball. Quick spips out there to Washington. Washington gets out across the 20, down to about the 16-yard line, and that's good enough for a Titan 1st down.
Good throw and catch.
We are in the red zone. The red zone is brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
It's just a quick slant. As soon as Kevin caught the ball, he looked up, and there's Trey, wide open. And you got all kinds of things you can do off of that.
Absolutely.
You got a sluggo, slant and go. You got a slant and wheel, and there's all kinds of things you can do off of that.
Washington and Haynes wide right, Brackage to the left. James in at the H-back. This time it's Xavier Robinson across that left side. He's pounding forward, in for the end zone. Touchdown, Carl Albert. 16-yard scamper by Xavier Robinson.
He just bounced off of the would-be tacular.
Tacular.
Oh.
It's that tacular guy.
Yeah, it's that tacular guy. Would-be tackler.
All right.
I'll get better, yo.
Yeah. Well, when we come back after this, I'll tell you right now. So, Coach Brent Venables from OU had one of the best comments I'd ever heard this week when somebody asked, it seems like you all are tackling better. He said because we have better tacklers.
We're better tacklers than we had last year.
That ball is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 21-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap brought to you by CK12 Designs. Call CK12 at 405-819-1131. That was 5 plays covering 42 yards. Took 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Capped off there by a 16-yard scamper by Xavier Robinson. And that is his second touchdown of the evening on the ground. Caleb Gonzalez, he's in to do the kicking. And there's the kick. That kick is brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing. He's going to take it about the 4-yard line. He cuts back, and he's going to make it up to about the 24-yard line.
Trey didn't get to hit. I'm not Trey. Tristan didn't get to hit him again.
No, but he did turn him in.
He did, and that's his job.
That's right.
That's his job.
Don't get outside of you.
Yep. Don't let him outside. Although Tristan did jump inside of a blocker, which I thought, don't do that.
2 minutes, 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the ball is at the 25-yard line. So Elk City now has had, this is their third possession of this quarter.
1 touchdown and 3 timeouts later.
That's right.
Ooh. I just had a kid come off the sideline. See, this is the set that we've practiced against all week.
Going to hand off there to Garza around that left side, and a good job at staying at home, not letting him out.
And that's the physicality of our corners. I think up there is it's Tristan up there, and the kid was trying to block him, and Tristan just was more physical than he was.
Ball goes from the 25 to the 27, brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Elks. Garza is a little bit gimped up there on that left foot.
And again, not only the physicality of Tristan, but we should have a safety coming down. Because the motion was that way.
Garza goes up in the H-back position. They've got an H-back on each side. This time, motion by Burton. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 21. That is Jaden Wynn.
Good tackle by Caden Davis, of course.
That ball's going to go up to the 30, just outside the 30-yard line. And so that's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 3. They need to make it to the 35. It's a long 4, actually, or 4 yards. They need to make it to the 35 for a 1st down.
We're in our base defense, which is a 4-3.
2 wideouts to the right. Man in motion. Burton across. That's going to be
Tackle.
handoff to the
Good
up
job.
back. Yeah, and that goes nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think it gained a yard, did it?
Nope. They're going to say he made it all the way to the 31. I think that's just to try to get it on a mark.
Well, that was a good job by the front.
Absolutely.
Their offensive front is not. They're not tiny boys.
No, they're not. No, across that front, I've got 215, 250, 240, 250, 270.
Yeah, they're good size.
And their tackles are both 6'3" and 6'1". So, set up for the punt. Tristan Haynes is back at his own 35-yard line. Let's see if he can cut loose here. Ball's going to go right to him, low kick. Tristan's going to take it back at the 30. He's going to cut to the right side. He gets across the 40. He's across midfield. He cuts upfield, and he's going. It's a foot race. You're not touching him.
Not anymore.
Touchdown. Flag back at the 42-yard line.
A dart thrower threw it from like 15, 20 yards away.
Yep. And actually,
our guy had his hands up.
He did. He threw his hands up and just stopped. And
pick it up. No, he ain't picking it up. He picked it up, but he moved it back further.
Yeah, he picked it up so he could send it back further.
Well, doggone it. I kind of thought we might be able to do something like that.
Yeah, you said that in the pregame.
That was one of those deals.
Yep. So the ball is at the flag is at the 40, and if we think that's what it is,
illegal block in the back.
It's going to move it back to the 30. Now, it'll still be 1st and 10 for Carl Albert at the 30-yard line. Just outside the 30, but still the 30.
Oh, bother.
5.3 seconds. Now, Carl Albert is going to run a play right here, and then we're going to have a quarter break.
The clock will not start till the snap.
Sperry takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got time. He throws it long down the field. He's got a man wide open. Oh!
That's the Oku kid.
That was Oku. And Oku's a speedster.
He is. So I didn't realize he was as fast as he is. He's a lot faster than his uncles and dad.
So that's going to take us to the end of the quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead 21-7.
And
actually, it doesn't. Yeah,
it
does.
They ran it off.
I was going to say, I knew they were going to run it off. It's the quarter. I don't think they started the clock on time. I think that was part of the problem.
Hang on.
And so that is
at the end of the quarter.
That is the end of the quarter. We're going to take a break with you here. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and we've just started the second quarter. Second quarter is brought to you by Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. One man wide to the left, one man to the right. Sperry takes the snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to pass it out to the outside. Overthrows again. That's number 23. That's Carl Vayon Young.
Yeah. And the coaches were saying they need to get him on the field a little bit more. He's a talented-looking kid. He's one of those that looks like Trey and Tristan, and he's like 6'3" or 6'4", and about 190 pounds. And
third down and 10 now for the Titans at their own 30-yard line.
Well, we're not putting in the heavy.
Nope. Two men to the left, two men to the right. Got Oku and Young on the left side. Washington and Haynes, actually not Haynes, that's number 1. Good little outside first down up to the 44-yard line.
Number 1 is Byron Stubbs.
Byron Stubbs catches that ball.
Good move. Good blocking. Again, that was just a tunnel screen where the 2 offensive linemen from this side, closest to us, are coming out, and one of the wide receivers is blocking down inside.
You know, another thing that, and I know that recruiters are looking at this, but Washington's a good blocker.
Oh, God, yeah.
In the field.
So's Tristan.
Yeah. 2 men to the left, 1 to the right. Got a lot of players coming in. This time Xavier Robinson takes the ball across that left side. He bounces back in. He pushes up. He's going to get down to the 40. He's still on his feet. He cuts back across the midfield. He's dragging Elks all the way down inside the 20-yard line and falls forward to about the 17. And that's Xavier Robinson doing Xavier Robinson
That's what he does. and the thing was, he was 5 yards down the field before there was ever an elk anywhere close to him.
Right.
Our blocking was really good outside that time.
Yeah, he was bringing Elks out of the field that time. I mean, he was just dragging them home. Ball is going to be at the 17-yard line, and that's another first down for the Carl Albert Titans. We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Kevin Sperry in the game. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Oku's wide out here. And Carl Albert is going to take a timeout. I saw Dunn coming on the field. We're going to be back with you. We're going to be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Titans have 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Kevin Sperry in the game. Different formation this time. 2 wideouts to the right.
Double tight.
Yep, double tight. This time Sperry's going to throw it over here. He's got number 1 again. He gets tripped up there inside the 15, down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd and 6.
We were discussing how kind of small this is.
Right.
I have to lean way to the left to go look down there and see from the 20-yard line in.
That was Byron Stubbs on the reception there.
Byron Stubbs.
2 men wide to the left. Again, double tight end set. Sperry takes the ball, hands it off there to Robinson. Robinson right up the middle. He pounds forward, keeps his feet. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carl Albert. 13-yard touchdown run there by Xavier Robinson, his 3rd of the evening.
No flags. Yay.
Yeah, no flags. That time, earlier in the game, Coach, you said he just needed to run over that. He just ran over that kid.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he planted his foot and then cut back, yep. I think, just so he could.
Right. Spewalk in to do the point after attempt. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 28-7 over the Elk City Elks. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
It looked powerful.
Yep. Woo. There's some light.
That's bright.
Yeah. Aren't you glad we're not on screen tonight?
Really?
That ball's going to be taken down there about the 6-yard line. He's going to come left. He's got a little bit of a lane, and he's going to get out here across the 20, and he gets taken down by the grass.
Yep.
Falls forward to about the 30-yard line.
We used to walk out there and pick up a blade of grass and say, here. That's what got you.
That's right. 10:06 left here in the second. And the ball's going to be placed there at the 30-yard line. So Carl Albert's done a good job at staying at home on this defense. It was interesting. They came out, in that I formation, and then the next time they come out back in their normal formation that we were ready to see.
Right. The flex bone.
Yeah, the flex bone formation. This time they're coming back out in the I.
Yep.
This time we've got Karch Gino. He is the up back. And then Tucker Garza is – nope, that's not Tucker Garza. That time the quarterback keeps it. He gets right back to the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Well, and the principles are the same for whether they're in I formation or whether they're in the flex bone.
Right.
They're going to fake the fullback. Quarterback's either going to keep it or pitch it. And our guys have to be disciplined enough, which they've worked on it all week.
Yep. Stay on your man.
Yeah. You know who you got. We generally have 2 guys assigned to one guy.
Yeah.
There's 2 guys on the fullback. There's 2 guys on the quarterback. There's 2 guys on the pitch.
So that's Jaden Wynn in there at number 21. He's the tailback. And
number 10 is the fullback. Is that correct?
Yeah, number 10, Catch Gino.
And he's their
this time
backup quarterback.
Yeah, it goes back to the tailback that time. That was Jaden Wynn.
Gain of couple?
Actually, it's a gain of 5 on the play there. Up to the 35-yard line. Is going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
We like these 3rd and 5s.
Yep. Logan Webb all the way at quarterback. Got Trey Washington wide to the left over there. Haynes on the right side. They're playing both ways, and they're capable. This time, just hand up to the fullback. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. He's going to get him up there to about the 38-yard line. He's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Anytime you have a fullback as a defensive coach, there's the possibility of a trap. And you have to, and I'm sure Coach Finney and the guys up front have worked on traps all week. But we got trapped right then.
They're going to give
him.
It
wasn't much.
Yeah, they're going to give him all the way to the 39-yard line, so it brings up 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it here.
Well, sure.
And again, they've got nothing to lose. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. What we need to do is make sure we don't jump off sides.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure they're out there yelling, "Don't jump! We're in goal line."
Going to hand off to the tailback. He gets the 1st down because they're going to give him all the way to the 40.
Yeah, he made it.
So he goes to the 40-yard line. That's a 1st and 10 for the Elk City Elks. This is their first 1st and 10.
Except for the touchdown.
Except for the touchdown, correct. So the ball's at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Elk City Elks. Still in their own territory, but 60 yards to pay dirt if they can make it pay off. Got number 3, Cole Bowie. He's way out to the right. This time the quarterback's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it out there to Bowie. There's nothing there. Nobody's home. Well overthrown.
Well, he curled inside, and the quarterback was throwing it out on a deep route.
Yeah, Reese Burton had done the curl again, but he was nowhere near.
Yeah. And I think it's the rush that kind of caused him to have to get rid of it quickly. You had Brock Johnson and Stephen Harris and Marcus James coming at you. I'd throw it quick.
Just throw the ball. Yeah. Get it out of your hands. All right. Got Jaden Wynn in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to the man coming around the side. He's going to get hit
Good
there by
tackle.
Tristan Haynes. Maybe picks up a yard and a half on the play.
You know, the only thing I could say about that tackle is Tristan kind of ducked his head, and he just needs to keep his head up and run through him.
Ball goes to the 42-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 8 now.
Here I am being picky, and they made it 1 yard.
Yeah, well, it's one more than they should have had.
That's right, by golly. So we're in our base defense, which is a 4-3, and we're going to stack our Sam and Will linebackers on the Viper and the strong side end. You can see up to the top.
No, the man in motion there. He was moving to the line of scrimmage. He was
they
not.
Had us.
Yeah. So they're going to have illegal procedure here on the offense. It's going to move the ball back. Goes from the 42 back to the 37-yard line.
We had a Will stunt right there because Marcus was coming through the B gap. And I don't know whether Stephen was supposed to go down inside, but anyway, if they had gotten the playoff, they had a little bit more room out here.
Looking across the play sheet, got Cole Bowie going wide to the right. Slade Josie's wide to the left. Man in motion there is number 7. That's Burton.
Boom.
And they're going to just wrap him up in the backfield, and he is down.
That is one of the things that I picked up on. If they have a play that's successful, then sometimes will turn right around and do it again.
Yep.
And we didn't send Marcus inside that time. He came from the outside, and that was him.
Ball's back to the 34-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 16-17. And you got Haynes again back deep for the Titans. Let's see how this punt goes. He's got a lot more field to work with this time. And this time he's going to get a decent punt off. Haynes is going to get the ball. And he's wrapped up with a leg there. That's when you got to go down. The ball is loose.
He was down.
Yeah.
The officials pointing down.
They're saying he was down.
His progress and all that stuff was stopped.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're like that, and I know you're a kid, you're a junior, and you want to go run everything back.
Right.
But you see
there's
4 or 5 of those guys in brown shirts,
yeah.
Get down.
And he was awfully close. There's time just to put your hand up in the air.
Yeah.
So Carl Albert has their second possession here of the second quarter. 5:34.
I think we have a new quarterback.
Nope, that's Sperry.
I was wrong.
Sperry tosses it out there to the outside. He gets it out there to, that's number 4. That's Noah Darnell with the reception. And so he goes from the 25-yard line.
Noah's a junior, 6 foot, 175 pounds.
Up to the 28-yard line. 3 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd and 7.
And I'm not saying they're reserves, but it's not Tristan or
No, they're not on the field.
Trey.
We've got trips to the right. Oku, Young. Can't see the number of the other one. There's a jump and a touch from the defensive player. And that's going to move the ball 5 more yards up the field. So that's going to take it up to the 33-yard line.
And the thing is, it's not that he touched on one of our guys. It's that he was all across the line of scrimmage.
Right.
But that helps that he touched him.
Yeah, he goes to the 33. Don't touch it.
There's no doubt.
Right. Goes to the 33-yard line. So that brings up 2nd down and 2. Carl Albert's moving players in and out of the game.
Yeah, they're going to bring in the heavy stuff.
Heavy set with Xavier Robinson. Heavy to the right. Xavier's going to come to the right side. He's looking. He picks the spot. He's going to fall forward for the first down. And I don't know what that was about.
He was going to jump on the pile.
Yep, somebody wanted to have their number called. And
that was we used to call it FOP, falling on pile.
Falling on pile.
Yeah.
So the ball moves out to the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans.
Carl Albert is, of course, no huddling. They've adopted this in the last couple of years. But they're calling everything from the sideline, and we're not huddling.
Man in motion left or right across the formation. Sperry drops back to pass. He's getting pushed. He's going to throw it out there. Oh, hits the back of the Elk City Elk. That was Tucker Garza saying, yep, that's me. I did that. He had no idea where the ball was.
Noah Darnell was the intended receiver. Just a little bit higher.
Yep.
And that's hard to do. I'm not making an excuse, but that was kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
Rolling hard and throwing.
Getting enough air under it.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10. The ball now at the 36-yard line. And again, this is great practice for these younger players.
It is.
To be playing with the first-team quarterback because they may have to come in a game anytime during the season. Sperry takes the ball. He drops back to pass. He's got time. He's going to throw deep down the field. He's got Oku wide open at the 20-yard line, and Oku is tackled down at the 11.
Again, you all, and I've said this many times. Oh, wait. Is there a flag?
Yeah, there's a flag back here in the backfield. Holding against Carl Albert's going to bring all that back. Very well thrown ball. Great job by Oku to adjust to the ball.
Yeah. And there are parts of the field that you try and throw down or throw at. One is the numbers. The other is the hash marks in the middle. The other is the numbers on the other side. And he threw that and down the hash, and there's Oku.
So that moves the ball back from the 36 to the 26. Going to bring up 2nd down and 20. Well, I just do that same play again.
Yeah, well, no, we won't do that.
No, I know, but two to the left, 2 to the right. Quick pass out to the outside. He picks it up off the ground. That's Oku again. He's going to reach forward and pick up about 11 yards on the play.
Good job.
He's scrappy.
He is.
He's scrappy.
At 5'10" and 160,
yep.
That's pretty good.
Moves from the 26 back to the original line of scrimmage, so now it's 3rd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Robinson in. Sperry drops back, throws it to the outside, hits number 4. That's Darnell. Darnell's on the run. He's gone. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Carl Albert, no flags.
No flags. Good job.
Noah Darnell. That's right.
I said we don't do it 2 times in a row, but we did it 2 times in a row. But it's a different kid.
Yeah, different kid. Yeah, and a different side of the field.
Yeah.
He threw to the numbers that time, not the hash on this side.
That's right.
There you go. So it was different. Ethan Spiewak in to do the kicking duties again.
Yeah. Well, let's see how the snap is. Easton Perkins is snapping.
Snap's good.
Good.
Hold is good.
Very good.
And the kick goes all the way to the back of the track. And that's good. Carl Albert, 35. And the Elk City Elk 7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Welcome back to Elk City, Oklahoma. It's a beautiful night for football. The temperature is dropping. Your scoring recap is brought to you by CK12 Designs. That was 75 yards, 5 plays, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Capped off by a Sperry to Darnell 64-yard strike down the left side of the field. And that Darnell kid's pretty quick.
Yeah, he is. I mean, we got some tracksters.
Yeah. This time we've got Caleb Gonzalez lining up.
It looks like he's going to try the high onside.
Yeah, to the left.
To the left.
Yep. So here we go. The kick is brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing. It's a high onside. Ball's going to drop about 30-yard line. It's free. Carl Albert's on the ball. Carl Albert recovers, and it's Carl Albert's ball.
Yep.
There we go.
And that's why you do it.
I was going to say, you have to work on these things.
Yep. And they probably hadn't worked on that all week against us, for us.
3 minutes to go here in the first half. Carl Albert has the ball again. And this time it's at the Elk City 31-yard line. Got Braden Webb in. Yeah, wide to the right. Stubbs in on the right side. Sperry still in at quarterback. Sperry's going to throw. Throws it across the middle. Ball's up in the air. Oh, almost picked off there on the Oski by the Elk City player, but he was not able to control it. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
I'm not sure who that was intended for, but it hit him right in the hands, whoever it was.
It did. And, we talked about this. I think that actually was Todd James.
That's what I thought.
And, we talked about this early in the season, and it's another good reason to get these guys in.
Exactly.
Is because Sperry throws a tight, fast ball.
Yeah, it's spinning pretty good.
Yep. Double tight end set, one to the left, one to the right. Hand off to Xavier Robinson. He's going to get across the 20. He's pounding forward. Somebody's got a hold of his leg, or he gets across the 30, down to the 28-yard line. So they're going to say they're going to place that ball about the 28-yard line. So 3rd down.
Looks like we're going to jump into the heavy set.
Yep.
We'll take 2 plays to get it 6 yards. Or maybe 1.
Xavier Robinson with the direct snap. He's going to go left. He's got a little bit of a hole. He falls forward across the 25, gets down to the 23-yard line. And so that's 5 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 4th down.
One of those get up and do it again right
now.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, just make it happen.
But they're not.
4th down and 2 now. Ball's down at the 23-yard line. Need to get to the 21 for the 1st down. Robinson takes the direct snap. He goes to the right side. This time he's got the 1st down and more. He's just pushing and pushing and pushing, and he's going to keep pushing down inside the 5-yard line, or right at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Xavier Robinson, and we're in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
Well, they're bringing back the offense.
Yep, Sperry back on the field. Robinson to the right. Got Trips to the left in a tight formation.
Did I see number 3 out there?
You do.
And he's running. He's going
to throw the ball. That's Cash Ferris throwing it to the corner of the end zone. And well defended there by number 3.
I was going to say, I couldn't see it.
It was Cole Bowie on the defense, and it was intended actually for Cash Sperry. Or Cash Sperry. I just used both names then. Apologize to Miss Sperry. I apologize to Miss Ferris. So Cash Ferris comes around from the outside, and Sperry pitches it to him, takes off to the end zone. Ferris throws back to Sperry, and that time it was incomplete. The ball's still at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
And some of y'all may be wondering, why in the world would they do that?
Right.
Well, it's on film.
You put it on film.
And they have to defend it from now on.
So Xavier Robinson takes it in from 5 yards out for the touchdown off the power set. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back after the point after try. But sometimes we just want – I want the viewers to know, why do you keep putting stuff on film?
Yeah.
Because – And you're a defensive coach.
As a defensive coach, whoever's down the road,
you have to take time.
You have to take time to defend that sucker.
All right, Spiewak. Oh, hold good.
Good job.
And the ball is up, and it is good.
Good job,
And the Carl
Woodbridge.
Albert Titans now lead 42-7 over the Elk City Elks. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes.
Call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That drive is brought to you by CK Designs. 31 yards, 1 minute and 54 seconds, 6 plays. Again, a lot of X. So,
yeah, that was really nice.
Yep. So one of the things we talked about was why do you put it on film? And when you put it on film, it makes the other team use time to defend something that they may never see.
They may never see.
Right.
I mean, how many times we did that whenever I was doing this?
Yeah. And a lot of people think, well, we don't want to show them anything.
Yeah.
Well, no, show them whatever you want to show them. They're going to have to defend it. You have to execute.
Oh, what a good kick.
Good one down to the 15-yard line. Taken there. He's going to move across this left side.
Tackle.
And
good job.
Gets
Tackle
up.
by number 1, Byron Stubbs. I think that was Byron.
Actually, it was Trey Washington, number 7. Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
What's he doing on there?
He's just down there. So, 102.
We have the starting defense still in, which is good. I mean, they'll play the whole first half, and it being 42-7, unless something really weird happens, they'll probably play a series or two in the second half, probably one, and then they're done, which is a good thing.
Just received a text message, and just want to pass this along to Jaden up there. The camera guy is doing a great job, and so Jaden, just keep it up, all right? This time it's going to be a handoff to the tailbacks, number 21 there. That's Jaden Wynn, and he really goes nowhere. All right, second down. They're going to say he made it to the 25-yard line. Second down and 9, and the clock is a-ticking. 37 seconds left. 19 seconds left on the play clock, so they're going to have to at least go to a knee or something here. They don't look like they're too excited about running a play. Jaden Wynn's the deep back. Gillens is the up back. Turn around, hands off to Wynn, and that gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll be the end of the first half.
11 seconds.
Yep, 11 seconds left.
Get up, boy.
Yep. That was Jaden Wynn there, getting up slowly and bouncing off to the side. And we're looking. And
that's it.
That is the end of the first half, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 42-7. We'll be back with you in just a few moments here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need a flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need the flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 42-7 here at halftime in Elk City, Oklahoma. Carl Albert came out 7 plays, 65 yards, and X Robinson scampered in from 31 yards out to make the score 7-0. And then 2 plays later, the Elk City Elks come up with their own shot, 74 yards, Webb to Burton. And the game looked like it was on there for a minute. And all of a sudden you could see that Carl Albert had recognized, no, we actually came to play football. And so 2 plays after that, Sperry to Haynes for a 54-yard strike. And Carl Albert led 14-7 and has not looked back. Elk City went 3 and out. Carl Albert gets the ball again, takes it 5 plays, 42 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. X Robinson takes it in for the touchdown. Elk City 3 and out. Carl Albert gets possession again, 6 plays, 1 minute 53 seconds, 70 yards, lots of X. And then Elk City actually gets a little bit of a drive, goes 8 plays, including the punt. And then Carl Albert takes over possession, 75 yards, 5 plays, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. And this time it was Kevin Sperry to Noah Darnell for 64 yards. And Darnell scampers down that left side for the touchdown. Beautiful pass, beautiful run there by Darnell. On the ensuing kickoff then, Carl Albert does a high onside kick, hits the player from Elk City. Carl Albert gets the ball back, takes it in 31 yards in 1 minute and 54 seconds. That was 6 plays, and it was just a lot of Xavier Robinson all the way back in. And that's where we stand right now with the score, Carl Albert 42 and the Elk City Elks 7. So what do you learn out of a game like this?
Well, of course, you're going to get your first group, and I mentioned this in the first half. You're going to get your first group the first half, and they're going to play the whole half and maybe a series or 2 in the second. Then you get wholesale substitutions, and all the other kids get to play, which is really good. I mean, and again, like we were saying, we put some things on film for other people to mess with, which is a really good thing that we can do. And I wouldn't doubt that Brandon runs like a double reverse pass.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
Here in a minute.
Now, one of the things you get, and we've talked about this, we just haven't seen it a lot in these first couple of games, but let's say that Kevin Sperry doesn't even – he might come out for one series here in the second half. But so, what's the drop-off there? Now, I know Kevin Sperry's got some gifts and talents on the football field that Cash Ferris may or may not have.
Right.
However, Cash Ferris is a quality quarterback.
He really is, and to give him an opportunity to go play against a varsity team.
Yes.
He's not going to go down and play in JV.
No,
that's for sure.
No,
and so this is the only time he's going to get an opportunity to play is in a game like this, unless there's, God forbid, something that goes wrong.
Right, absolutely. And like we've said in the past, we've seen that. Cash Ferris had to come in last year and play 6 games.
He really did.
And played incredible in those 6 games. And so we're probably going to have the opportunity to see Cash Ferris. I'm not sure we're not even going to get to see a third-string quarterback by the time the evening is over.
Which is Devin Woodring.
Yes, who is the holder.
All right.
So we have a great opportunity here to see a lot of players. Bear with us as we're looking through the numbers chart trying to find all these people.
That's right.
Because we are pretty good on the ones that we know, and then it's a little more difficult on those that we don't. So I want to run down and look at some scores, particularly in 5A, and particularly the ones that we will have to deal with as well. Shawnee is leading Blanchard 24-20 at Blanchard.
And Blanchard's got a good team this
year.
Yeah,
they're listed number 4, actually. Eisenhower, who we're going to be playing next week, is playing at Lawton, and they are up on Lawton 19-6. That's a 5A against a 6A team.
Right.
And Eisenhower is beating Lawton right now. Midwest City looks like they may put up their first win of the season. 17-7 at halftime over Putnam North, and that's at Putnam North.
Another 5A versus 6A team.
Yes. So looking on down here, we talked about Piedmont and the Flex Bone. They're leading Duncan 24-3 at half.
Wow.
Yeah. Guthrie is leading Tuttle 13-3.
Number 2 Tuttle in 4A.
That's right. And Tuttle's a good team.
They're a very good team.
Yeah.
And Guthrie hadn't been scored on, so they got 3 points.
Yeah, that's right. So a good list there. If we back up and jump into 6A2, I'll look at that real quick, and we can see what's going on in 6A2. And this was last night. Stillwater beat Norman 28-6 in Norman. Star Spencer, you don't know anything about Star Spencer, do you?
Here's to our dear school,
there
Star Spencer High.
All right. They're beating Capitol Hill at Capitol Hill. Well, that was yesterday.
That was last night.
49-0. Yeah. So Bartlesville is going down to Collinsville 20-7. Another good team that's coming in 6A2 this year that I'm just a little bit surprised at, and that is Sand Springs. Sand Springs is beating Ponca City 21-0 at halftime.
They're ranked number 5 in Sand.
Yes, they are, and they really have struggled lately, but they're coming along.
The Sandites.
Yeah, the Sandites. All right, well, we knew that Muskogee had a week off, so we wouldn't be seeing them. And if we jump up here to 6A1, and we'll see what's going on in 6A1 as well. Edmond North has got a battle with Enid. Edmond North is 0-2 on the season, but they're leading Enid right now 21-14. Norman North is beating Yukon 36-13. Edmond Memorial is beating Southmore 30-0.
Woo!
I've already told you about Stillwater, so those are the games that are going on in 6A1. So it's a good night for football all across the state. I know that some of these, just by looking at the clouds and the way they were moving, some of those were probably going to be pretty sloppy down in the southeastern part of the state as things went on. Any other games that you're looking at?
Well, I'm looking at a couple of 4A games. Bridge Creek is beat my boy J.D. Reynolds, Western Heights Jets 21-6. Come on, J.D.
There you go. All right. Well, those are the ones that kind of pertain to us and the things that are going on around the state. And so we are going to be getting ready for the second half. The second half will begin in about 7 minutes. And so we're going to be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Titans lead 42-7. We're in the final minutes here of the halftime. 2 minutes until kickoff, probably 3 minutes till kickoff. And the Titans and the Elk City Elks are warming up. And, you know, Coach, I'm really kind of excited to see who we're going to play in the second half, because it is good to see a lot of these younger players get the opportunity to come out and play.
And they need to play against a good quality team. And then Elk City's a good quality team in 4A.
They are. Well, they were semifinalists last year.
Yeah, they're going to. It depends on who we got out there. They're going to block our tails.
Yes.
And they're going to run hard, and they're going to tackle hard. And so we're going to have to match that intensity with them.
You know, one of the things that I know that their coach had talked about previously, the Elk City coach had talked about previously, is just the fact that they did graduate a lot of really good players this past year, and they're looking for leadership. They go into district play next week just like we do. And they're looking for leadership. And so playing, you know, a Carl Albert, we've talked about this before. We talked about it last week. You want to play up. You don't want to play down necessarily. No. Now, obviously, you know, we had this set up. They came to our place last year. We're going to come out here this year. And it's what we do in high school football. But the more teams that you can find that are your equivalent or even better, the better. I mean, you know, the stronger schedule you can play, the better you are. So
I see 28 seconds.
All right. Well, let's get on with this thing then.
It'll be interesting, like you said, to see who's going to play where. I'm sure we'll have a completely different secondary. I would assume there's going to be a different front. Caden may play at Mike linebacker a little bit more because this is his first game there. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they moved him there because of this type of offense or not. In my mind, that's a pretty good place for him.
Yep, absolutely.
He can go from sideline to sideline from the middle of the field. And if you're at a Viper, you're on one side of the field.
Mm-hmm. I actually took a break out of here right at halftime, needed to go down to the restroom, and I've got to be honest with you, the stands here on this side, they're full end to end.
Oh, yeah.
And
small town football.
This is it is. And well, this is a town of 11,000 people, so it's a big town in western Oklahoma.
Right, it really
But at
is.
the same time, this is what's going on Friday night in Elk City, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And it's just exciting to be a part of something
you
like
and I
this.
both had never been to the downtown area
No,
or back in
no.
here where this is. And it is really a neat little town.
It is. It's
out,
beautiful.
Out in, as Dale Hartman would say, out in God's country.
That's right.
Western Oklahoma.
That's right.
It's really a nice place.
Yeah, it really is. It's a beautiful place, and a lot of community things. We saw a beautiful water park over here. Yep. There was an incredible skate park back over there on the other side of the road. There's just a lot of things here.
And it looks like almost a brand new high school. I don't know
Yes,
how old it is.
does.
I have no idea.
It's a beautiful place.
But it's a really nice place.
Yep. Well, here we are getting ready for the second half. Your third quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance, surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. Choctaw 405-281-6700 and Del City 405-670-3665. Bobby Lewis Insurance.
One of the things that the coaches did at halftime was get a second group ready, a second group of kickoff guys, a second group of a punt team, and so that the starters don't have to continue to be out there, and they're not going to let them take their shoulder pads off. I guarantee you that.
No.
But
Speedwalk with the boot. He's going to put the boot in it and take it down to about the 8-yard line. He's taken there. He's going to go out to the right side. He's got a little room. Gets hit immediately there.
Good tackle.
At the 23.
I hope that was Tristan got to hit him.
Actually,
I think it was.
I think it was Tristan Haynes.
I saw his black jersey.
Yep.
Or undershirt.
Yeah. Good tackle.
Good tackle by Tristan.
Yep. Wrapped him up, hit him right at the top of his pants, and the ball's going to be there at the 21-yard line. So Elk City has its first possession here of the second half. And we're going to...
It's our starting defense, boys and girls. And like I said, I think, they'll get in and get a series or two in, and then we'll see quite a few changes.
Move them around a little.
Yeah.
Logan Webb still in at quarterback for Elk City. They're back in their original offensive set. The single tailback. Webb drops back to pass. He's going to try it again down there long. And, almost caught, and they're going to call a flag on that, saying that he was in the way. That was intended for number 3, Cole Bowie. And Washington was there with the coverage and got his hands up. And when the ball got there, I really don't know why the flag was thrown. I understand there was a lot of body contact after the ball got there.
I'm one of those old defensive coaches that he didn't grab a hold of him, and he had his hands up. And
right.
We don't have face guarding in high school.
That's right.
I mean, there's no such a thing.
But they are going to call the pass interference.
They are.
And so that's going to move the ball from the 21 and is going to take the ball up there to the 37-yard line where it's 1st and 10.
Well, and I'm sure that's Trey, right?
Yeah, it was Trey Washington.
Yeah. That shouldn't happen. I mean, that kid can't outrun him.
No.
He just got his feet tangled up, apparently.
Same formation again, man in motion across the formation. They're going to hand it off to number 7. He gets hit shortly across the line. That was Reese Burton. Comes on kind of a crossbuck play there, going to the weak side.
Yeah, it's a counter. They fake this way, and then they give the ball back the other way with the guard pulling.
Picks up 2 yards on the play up to the 39-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 8.
And luckily we stayed home or we got underneath a block. I didn't see which. I don't know even who made the tackle. It's kind of hazy out there.
It is.
But our Mike linebacker is pretty good.
Going to hand off to the deep back, and he's going to get drugged down there. He is going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Takes it from the 39 up to the just outside the 43. We're going to call it the 44, say he got 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Were they in the eye then?
They were.
Okay, because I saw the Mike backer get blocked by a fullback, I thought, and that's who it was.
Cole Bowie is out here. They're in a tight formation. And this time they're just going to push quarterback right up the middle. And he is, I think he's going to make it. The guy coming in from the other side says he made it. We'll see where they actually place the ball. But, yes, they're going to push it all the way up to the 47-yard line. So he needed 3, got 3. It's 1st and 10 for Elk City.
One of the things that the guys worked on this week was I think he has the option of running a quarterback sneak anytime he has an open gap to hit one side or the other. And we were initially going to play 2 A-gap players, 2-1 techniques, if you like, and to take that away from him. I don't know if we were then or not.
They're just lining up a little bit of power football this time. He's going to cut back to that left side. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, and he's going to get tackled there. That's Jacques Carter with the tackle.
Yep.
And he's going to move it into Titan territory at the 47-yard line.
Jacque's a safety, and the young man was in motion this way towards us, and Jacques was the roll safety.
Right.
And made the tackle.
Reese Burton on the carry, picks up 6, brings up 2nd down and 4. In Titan territory at the 47, 1 wide out to the right, 1 to the left. This time he's going to drop back, and the ball is knocked down. Good job there. That's number 23.
Yep, that's like Clay.
Carvion Young.
Carvion.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yep, Carl Vion Young.
Yeah, Carl Vion Young.
Good job.
If you can't get there, get your hands up.
And he is the Sam linebacker.
Yep.
And they have moved. Well, we're back into what we had earlier. Caden Davis is now the Viper. And Easton is.
Oh, he gets tackled in the backfield. Yeah. Oh, no, don't roll over him. That time it was just blown up in the backfield. He was looking for the pitch man, but there were too many Carl Albert Titans around, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The ball's moved back to the 50-yard line, so a 3-yard loss.
Well, they didn't block us.
No.
Very well. And we had guys coming from the backside and from the front side.
He had Reese Burton that was cutting out there on that right side, but there was just no way to get that pitch off.
Here they come.
Oh, they're coming again. Oh, yeah, great job there.
Yeah.
Cutting through the line of scrimmage.
And again, they had noticed during the other previous games that they were a little vulnerable up the middle when it's definite passing downs, and they did it again.
Emerson Williams, he just cut right through the line of scrimmage, and that makes the turnover on downs, and Carl Albert has the ball for the first time this half. 8:27 left.
Well, here's Cash. X.
Yep.
Pretty much the offensive line. And then the wide receivers are a little different.
So that's Byron Stubbs.
Todd James.
Cash is going to drop back. He's got room, so he's just going to run.
Oh, Cash.
He's going to go pick up the first down and fall forward.
I'm glad he didn't slide.
Just outside the 30-yard line down to the 32. So he's going to pick up about 13 yards on the play and a Carl Albert Titan first down. They just left that open.
You missed mine.
No, I didn't. Sorry. Cash Ferris in at quarterback. 2 men wide to the left, 2 men to the right. Ferris drops back to pass. He's going to throw it out here to Xavier Robinson. You got Robinson in open field. He just keeps jumping, and now he starts pushing forward. He's going to get inside the 25-yard line.
Looks like we've got a roughing the passer call.
Well, we'll take it.
I hope that's what it was, because Cash was laying on the ground.
Well, and there was nobody back there but him. So. Yeah. And looks like they're going to pick the flag up for some reason. The ball goes down. Here we're going to get the call. Personal foul. Roughing the passer on Elk City. And so that's going to take the ball from the 25 all the way down. Well, they're going to actually place the ball down at the 13-yard line.
He said half the distance.
Yeah, that's what he said. And that would be half the distance from the 25. So I don't really understand that. But,
I don't either. I thought it was just inside the 20 they did that.
Yeah.
And again, I'm ignorant to some of the rules, unfortunately. And that may be one of them.
1st and 10.
But I will ask.
Thrown out there to number 12. He's going to keep piling and dragging all the way down inside the 5.
That's Marcus James.
That's Marcus James. Beautiful catch and run. Dragging an Elk City Elk with him.
What a good throw by Cash Ferris. I mean, he hit him in stride, and away he went.
Takes the ball down to the 2-yard line, and that's 1st and goal at the 2. We are inside the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Getting the call in. Cash Ferris stays in the game.
Maybe Cash will go get a score.
I was going to say, normally we go to the heavy set here, but Cash is staying in. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right, double tight end set. Xavier Robinson. Cash is going to dream back. He's going to throw a fade. Back there to Marcus James. Beautiful job. Oh, and the man on the back says he was out of bounds. Good catch. I thought he got a foot down, but I was wrong. I guess.
We're so far away.
Yeah, I know. Looking around the corner.
I had to look around the corner.
So, instant replays tonight are brought to you by Triple Elite.
Maybe one of y'all, if on the replay, did he get his foot down or not? Text us.
Yeah. If you saw, we're happy to see it. Because we're looking at a white wall.
Yeah.
2nd down and goal. Ball's at the 2. This time we do go to the heavy set. And this time it looks like that somebody's going to take a timeout. Who's going to be the timeout man?
I would think it would be them.
I think it's going to be on Elk City. So we're going to take a timeout with you. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere. Start.
We're back with you here. Back to the heavy set on the left side this time. And Xavier Robinson takes it, jumps over, and touchdown, Carl Albert. So Xavier Robinson takes it in from 2 yards out. And Carl Albert goes on top, 48-7, pending the point after try. And that time it was Cash Ferris at the helm for that drive. So,
and he made a good run.
Absolutely.
Early in it. Mm-hmm. And he didn't slide. Right. That was my comment.
Yeah, he did not slide. Nope. All right. Ethan Spiewak in here for the point after try. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top, 49-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Titans lead 49-7. Your scoring recap is brought to you by CK12 Designs. CK12 Designs is a custom woodworking facility with over 60 years of combined industry experience, located at 8209 Northeast 23rd. Call them at 405-819-1131. They love what they do. Kickoff is brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing. And we've got Caleb Gonzalez doing the kicking duties. That last drive was 5 plays, 45 yards, a minute and 43 seconds. Ferris had a great run to get it started. And that ball is going to go into the end zone for the touchback.
Well, that young man took a chance.
He really did when he walked away, because that about died right there.
This is a grass field, and
yeah,
it looks like one of my wedges maybe, but it didn't.
Right,
it didn't bite.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't bounce like that turf does.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
and they should know that, of course. But
yep,
I never hit a wedge like that in my life, though.
I always hit a wedge something like that at the end of the day when I'm already mad, and then I have to go back.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
All right, we have a defensive end is Maddox Wilkerson. Who's that?
We've got 56 there at nose.
56?
Yep.
That is
56 or 66.
Cody Volker.
Yeah. Cody Volker.
Is that 56 or 66?
And then we've got,
that's probably 66.
You've got Camden Hensley.
Camden Hensley.
Yeah. Camden Hensley is at nose. Volker is on the right tackle. This time it's going to be a pitch out here to the outside. He's got room, and he's going to get across the 30 up to the 40. He's going to get drug out of bounds there by number 5.
And again, it goes back to the physicality at the corner position.
Yep.
And I'm not sure who the corner was. I think it was Christian Oku, and he wasn't quite as physical as Tristan or Trey would have been. We had Roll in that, and number 5, who is Todd James.
Todd James, yeah.
Almost made the play, but didn't quite.
The ball's at the 51-yard line. The ball's at the 49-yard
51
line. Well, he was at the 50 plus 1. That's 51. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Otherwise known as the 49.
Yeah, exactly. In football, yeah. Golly.
It's still at the 51.
Yes, it is. It's 8:52. I've been up a long time today.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. So
15 is LeBron Royal. He's a sophomore. He's the bike backer. And again, like I said, he's a good-looking kid. I hope he can play.
Hand off to the back.
Good job.
Great job there.
Good job by Maddox Wilkerson.
Yeah, that was Wilkerson. And Wilkerson, he didn't get blocked at all. As a matter of fact, the guy might have lost a yard. Actually going to move the ball up to the line of scrimmage.
We were both right. 56 is in there also. Cody Volker is in there. So is 66.
Yeah.
Camden Hensley.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 now. And the ball's still at the 49.5, the 48.5, somewhere in there. Tight set. Webb takes the snap. He's going to give it off there to Burton. Ball loose. We're on it. Carl Albert's got it.
We got it.
Still winning the turnover battle 2 weeks in a row.
Well, that's good.
Burton had the ball stripped out as he was cutting up. He had some open room, but somebody reached in, ripped that ball out, and Carl Albert recovers. And I'm not exactly sure who got the recovery, but a great job to jump on that ball. Carl Albert has it at their own 40-yard line. 4:57 left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, your 3rd quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you, Choctaw and Del City. Cash Ferris in. This time we have new running back in.
Is that 16? Caden Davis? Yep, sure is.
It is 16, Caden Davis.
Go, Caden!
Davis goes around that left side, gets stopped, cuts back. He moves up in the middle. He's got, I thought he was going to break free right there at the last minute. But he pops it for 11 yards.
He's a tough running little sucker.
He is.
I say little. He ain't little.
And he's Mighty Mouse when he has that ball in his hand.
He's 6 foot 210, so he ain't little.
He goes from the 40 on one side to the 49 on the other. That's 11 yards picked up. Hey, I got that one right.
I was going to say.
He got it to the 51. That's 11 yards.
Had to look at it, make sure that it was 49.
Yep. I'm not as dumb as I sound. Ferris takes the ball, turns it around, gives it to Davis. Davis cuts it to the outside. He's got a little room. He breaks free. He's open. How much speed does he have to get there? And he goes! Give it to him. He reached. They're going to place that down at the 1 foot line. 49 yards.
He saw that from 5 yards back and 20 yards this way.
If
he's so good.
If it were you and I, we'd just give him the touchdown.
I would have.
Yeah.
What a great run, though.
It was a great run.
And that was a we call it a draw trap.
Right.
It's a delayed draw. And one of our guys came and just trapped the snot out of one of their ends.
We got number 31 in, and we don't have a name for 31, but he gets the ball, cuts across the left side.
That's Matthew.
That's right. That's the one. Something Matthews.
Elijah Matthews.
Elijah Matthews.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you
for
being my memory.
He's a freshman running back.
Yeah. So Elijah Matthews.
Did he go in?
Yes. He takes it in for the touchdown. Yeah, that's right. It was on your white wall.
Yeah.
All right. Here for the point after try. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 56-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back here on the Oklahoma Sports Animal, and
we're at Sports Animal, huh?
Yeah, the Oklahoma Sports Network, and the scoring recap is brought to you by CK12 Designs. Minute 19 seconds, 60 yards, 48 and a half of that was Caden Davis on a beautiful run down the left side hash marks, reaching for the end zone but not making it in. Matthews goes in from a half yard out, and the Titans now lead 56-7.
All right, boys and girls, if you look down here at this near side, just on the other side of number 18 is number 0.
That's right.
And for my wife and other coaches' wives, that's Jake.
That is Jake Farley, Coach Farley's son. Nice, long, deep kicks. Going to get taken there at the 5-yard line. He's going to come to the left side.
Oh, Jake.
Jake's looking. He reaches out and misses him. And now it's nothing but speed walk. Now we got to run him down from the backside. And bam.
And Jake gets back in on it.
That is Jake Farley who knocks him out of bounds.
Attaboy.
And great job.
Number 18, Brandon Rogers, was in hot pursuit. And I think it was Brandon that actually grabbed a hold of him. A hold of him.
That was about a 55-yard run there, and taken down to the 33-yard line. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter. So kind of a wholesale substitution there.
Oh, yeah.
For the
everybody was different.
For the Titans on the kickoff return team. And, again, just like you said, we got Jake Farley in. And
hey, they need to go do that.
Absolutely.
All of them. You know, they'll see that on film, and they'll think, oh, what did I do wrong or what did I do right?
Yep.
And Coach Farley will correct them.
Logan Webb still in at quarterback. Man in motion. Going to hand it to him across that right side. He's going to get hit immediately, and that's a great tackle there. We're going to see that number as he gets up.
Number 4.
And 56.
Noah Darnell, and 56 is Cody Volker.
Volker, okay. I need to learn that 56. They're going to place him back at the line of scrimmage there again. 2nd down and 10.
You know, and I think that if he would have tried to continue outside instead of cutting it up, he might have had a little bit more room. He had his momentum going that way.
Camden Hensley's in there as well at nose guard. Volker is the left tackle. Going to hand it off right up the middle. He's got some running room. He's going to take it inside the 30 down to about the 25-yard line. And so that's 8 yards picked up on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Elks.
Well, we kind of got run over up in the middle that time. I'm not sure. When that happens, if you're a defensive coach, your kids are probably a little high.
Yeah.
And
because they get to moving back.
Yeah, they're lower than we are, and they're driving their feet, and we're standing up going, oh.
And these are the same guys, 215, 250, 240, 250.
Yeah.
And our guys are not that big right now. Good cutback there by number 1. He's going to take it to the house.
Yep.
And that's a touchdown by Tucker Garza from Elk City. And he cuts back into the line. And so Elk City gets on the board here late in the third quarter.
Our outside linebacker had a chance. He cut him back inside, and he had a chance to make a tackle, and he kind of whiffed. I don't know who it was. I didn't get a chance to get a number.
Lining up for the point after try. This is number 28, Braxton Robertson. And he gets the ball up and it is good. And so that brings the score 56-14. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Elk City Elks just put another 7 on the board and fumbled on the kick return
that's
there.
Why we do that.
And that's
Tristan,
why
they do that.
That's Tristan Haynes. He's looking for a spot and runs back, runs around, spins about 35 yards to make 4.
You know, even the really good ones, and I consider Tristan a really good one.
Absolutely.
You don't practice that very often, although we've probably practiced that all week. But that high onside is difficult to catch sometimes. Yep. And I can just hear Coach Rollins saying, boy, get your arms together. Get your elbows together.
The ball's at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Titans. Cash Ferris is in, and Matthews is in at the tailback position. Trips to the right.
This will be interesting to see how Matthews does. How he does.
Oku's in the middle. On the right. Ferris is going to look out. He's going to option. He pitches it back.
Oh, my Lord.
And that's going to go back there to Matthews. Matthews gets on the ball and recovers. But that's difficult. I know they don't get to see that a lot. I mean, they don't practice a lot in practice.
They don't practice getting hit like that either.
No.
And that's all on Cash, unfortunately.
So that ball goes back to the 24-yard line. So a 10-yard loss brings up 2nd down and 20 for the Titans. Minute 13 here in the 3rd.
You know, that's the speed option. As you come down the line of scrimmage, you're looking to option off the end. Well, if the end isn't there, you turn it up. And the end just kind of he did what we call slow play. And as you slow play it, then he slow played enough, and then he hit Cash.
Cash takes the ball. He hands it off to Matthews. Matthews is going to that left side.
How fast are you, Matthews?
They've got some great guys blocking out there on that side. Matthews cuts it back in. He's going to push forward, and he gets the 1st down. 21 yards picked up on the play. Carl Albert Titan 1st down.
Y'all, that's a freshman.
Moves the ball out to the 45-yard line.
He's pretty salty.
Very good run, very good cutback, good eyes. I mean, he's seeing where to go. Trips are going to move to the right side this time.
And he's just going to get better. He's of course, not near as big as X, but he's got something different.
He's got a couple of years to grow, too.
Yeah, he's just a freshman.
Trips to the right, tight end to the left. Cash Ferris in at quarterback. He takes the snap, hands it off to Matthews. Matthews up the middle, moves one guy. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Going to move that ball up to the 49-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 6.
Fourth quarter.
We're going to go to the 4th quarter where the Carl Albert Titans are leading 56-14. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The beginning of the fourth quarter is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. Ferris takes the snap. This is not Ferris this time.
Not Ferris, it's Devin.
And that's Devin Woodbridge. Woodring.
I said Woodbridge earlier, too.
He handed it off there to Matthews.
Sorry, Mrs. Woodring.
Yep. That ball's going to go from the 49 back to the 47-yard line. 2-yard loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now.
And the thing is, these kids are running the exact same plays that the varsity kids did, and they're getting the same. They look over there at the field, at the coaches, and they're reading what they're saying. And he's going the wrong way.
He's going to keep it himself. This time he's going to push it up. He's going to pick up back to the 49, it looks like, maybe the 48.
Blocking up front, number 74, Zach Nelson. He's a sophomore. Good-looking kid.
Yep, big kid.
6'4", 265.
Picks up 2 yards on the play, brings up 4th down and 6.
55, Jace
Blakowiak.
Yeah.
And that's for his mother.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Blakowiak.
His mother is she works at a place that Kurt and I frequent every now and then.
Yeah.
And what a great job. I'm so glad he's in. 54, Mason Avery is in. All sophomores. 63, Cruz Young, junior. 33, Stephen Harris. Oh, wow.
Stephen Harris, yeah.
He must be playing tight end. But I'm glad I got to say Jace's name.
Right.
And we'll call him Jace from now on.
There you go. We even told her that we asked her to teach us the way to say the name first, but we even told her that he probably would get in this game. We said that to her. So yeah. So we're glad that he did.
Yes.
We're glad that a lot of these freshmen are actually getting the opportunity
and sophomores
to play, and the sophomores absolutely.
And I don't know whether she made the track out here to watch him, but I'm pretty sure she's watching us if she's not.
Right.
And that's for you, Miss Blahoviak.
We'll have to go back and ask her again.
Yeah. Darn, we have to go back there and eat?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give them a free promotion, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And it's out on 29th Street and Henny.
That's right. Just go out there and anytime between 7 in the morning and about 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, we're back in, and we've got our regular punt team in. Trey Washington is in to do the punting.
Oh, good.
You've got Xavier Robinson there in the blocking. So Trey's going to take that ball. He's going to bounce it down there. And they're going to let that go. It's going to bounce down and roll just inside the 10-yard line. So a good punt there for Trey.
I want to give a shout-out to this a young lady that's in the booth with us right now. Her name is Rachel Preble Poole. She's a Del City grad from 1989? 91. Gosh, I was off. She played golf for me at Del City High School, and she's now the girls' golf coach out here at Elk City, and she told us about this wonderful restaurant, Mexican food restaurant called Lupe's out here.
Yep, very good.
And it was very good.
And
we want to thank you. Shout out to you, young lady.
Come out again. Come play golf.
Oh, yay. She invited me to come play golf.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes and 19 seconds left. You may have to do the play-by-play on this.
Yeah, you have to. He has to lean around the corner.
Yeah.
But it's their ball, and we're playing defense.
There we go.
24 is one of the safeties. He is Braden Webb.
Logan Webb hands off right up the middle, and he's going to pick up. That is Jaden Wynn.
Number 27.
I take that back. That's Gillens that got the ball. He's going to move the ball up the field about 3 yards.
27 is Michael Lenz. He's looks like our Sam linebacker.
2nd down and 7 now. You know, it's another good thing just in regard to sportsmanship. They're not trying to hurry. They're not trying to throw.
No.
They're just letting the clock run. They're handing the ball off in the middle. Looks like a procedure call there on the Elks.
Unless we were lined up offsides. Which
Yeah, could have been.
And again, you know, we've got. Yeah, he's pointing this way.
Yeah, got a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
Actually,
bless his heart.
Yeah, he actually said illegal procedure defense, and then he pointed to the offense. So anyway, the ball's going to go back.
Took him back 5 yards.
Yeah, the ball's going to go back to the 8-yard line on that penalty, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 now for the Elks from their own 8.
Yeah, and I think, you know, in a game, in similar circumstances, we have asked them to run the clock,
right.
And I think their coaches were telling the official to start the clock.
Webb under center.
Counter.
Hands off on the counter around this right side. And good job at breaking down. You could see that he was staying low. That's number 4. That's Noah Darnell.
Noah Darnell.
And you could see that he was staying low. He's breaking down. He wasn't going to let the guy get out.
3rd down and what?
2.
2.
Yep. He took that all the way up to the 18-yard line. So 10 yards picked up on the play brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Elks. And that clock's running.
That's good.
It is good. Webb takes the ball. This time he just pushes it up the middle.
And again, that's that. I think it's that opportunity for their quarterback to run the sneak at any time that he feels like it.
7 yards picked up on the play. Takes the ball up to the 26-yard line. And Elk City 1st down.
We did try to move, and I don't know if you saw or not, but we jumped into the A gaps, and then I think we were a little high.
Got Camden Hensley still in there. These guys are getting some good time. Cody Velker.
That's great.
Man in motion.
Oh, I saw that one.
He's going to keep it himself, move around the right side. And the ball is loose, and Carl Albert has it. That is recovered by number 5. That's Todd James that rolls on the ball.
Well, that was a great job by Noah Darnell. He grabbed him, and as he had a hold of him, he started raking for the ball, and he got it.
So Carl Albert is going to take over on the fumble. That is the 3rd turnover by the Elks this evening. And Carl Albert is continuing to win the turnover battle in every game. So I think if I'm right, I'm not sure, but if I'm right, I think we're up +7 right now.
For the whole year?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you counting all those bad snaps at Midwest City?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have missed some of that. I need to go back and look. Trips to the right. Woodring in. Hands it off to Matthews. Matthews cuts back to the inside. He's going to take the ball from the 43-yard line. and take it inside the 40 to the 38.
There was good blocking on the left side of the line. We had it collapsed down a little bit. Matthews was just a little bit hesitant. He needs to get a little bit more downhill and go after it.
6 yards picked up on the play, brings up second down and a long 4. Trips to the right, tight end to the left. Woodring takes the ball. He's going to keep it himself. He tucks it and goes around that right side. He cuts back in, picks up, ball is loose, and he picks up about 4. I'm not sure who is going to come out with the ball this time.
Well, and it's, keep the ball, And I don't know if you noticed it or not, but he was carrying it out there, out away from his body. I'm sure the coaches will have an opportunity to talk to him about how he's carrying the ball. He needs to tuck it, especially if he's turning up into where people are.
Yep. Ball goes from the 38 to the 36. 2 yards picked up on the play, brings up third down and 3. And we're down to 4 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1.
Snap it.
And he does not get it off. And we're going to see if we get to call a timeout, and we did. They've called a timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them this round. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you. It's third down and 3 for the Carl Albert Titans.
Well, and I know it'd be asking too much, but I hope they throw it out here to Jake.
Woodring, he's going to keep it. He backs up. He pushes up. He's got the first down. He gets spun down there at the 31-yard line.
I would imagine and you could see how he was tucking the ball a little bit better. When they went over there, he was probably told, hey, tuck that ball away.
No, somebody might have gotten in that ear hole.
I think so.
Yeah. So he moves it down. He needed 3, picked up 5, gets down to the 31-yard line.
I would think that the coaches from upstairs are down there by now. So Brandon probably visited with him.
Not that we're homers, but Jake Farley's back in out here at wide receiver.
Yeah, I saw him.
And Amari Rustler is now in at the tailback position. Woodring hands it off to Rustler. Rustler goes to the right. He cuts back up. He cuts back to the outside.
Look at him.
A good little runner.
22.
And great job there. Moves it all the way down to the 18-yard line.
Sophomore, 5'8" and 175. Look good.
He is quite kind of a scat back style runner.
I like that.
Yeah. He moves sideways as well as anybody I've seen.
Look good.
Yeah. That's Amari Rustler. Good-looking run.
Well, and we'll keep the ball on the ground. We're not going to throw it. Yep. I mean, Brandon,
Woodring hands off to Rustler. He goes right up the middle to the left side.
It's just whether we're able to block him for any amount of time or not.
We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
Rustler just went out, and who's in now? Somebody else.
27. That's Michael Lenz.
5'10".
Yep.
170-pound sophomore.
Farley wide to the left.
I do believe that group that were freshmen last year, they went undefeated.
They did.
And this is a lot of that group that's in there.
Woodring takes the ball. He hands it off there to number 27. He goes across that right side and gets hit hard. Not going to pick up anything, but he does get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to
run clock run.
Yep. Bring up third down and 10 now for the Titans.
3:55 left on the clock.
Under 4.
And they'll, I'm not sure whether they've went over this with Devin or not, but he needs to snap the ball under 10.
Right, just keep that clock going.
As close to 5 as possible.
This time he's going to keep it himself. He gets hit in the backfield, but he breaks free, goes across that left side, gets down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line.
Unless Mike wants to try a field goal, I don't think he will. We'll just continue to play offense and try and run the clock down as far as we can. If we get a first down, great. If we don't, great.
3:12, 20 seconds left, so it'll be under 3 minutes when this is snapped. They're just waiting and waiting. And
Coach Johnson is holding his hand out saying, and he's telling him when to snap it. Counter. Outside.
He gets around that right side. There is a flag.
Yeah, we were probably holding. Yeah. They should refuse it. Yeah, good question.
Yeah, they should refuse it.
And it'll be their ball.
Yeah, it'll be their ball right where it stands. Yeah, he's telling him decline.
Yeah.
So it'll be turnover on downs. And Elk City will have the ball here with the last 2 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock.
Who do you think?
I mean, if I...
X is at a great game.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
It's good seeing you, baby. Love you.
Good to see you. Love you too. Till the next time.
Okay.
He's had 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Okay. All right. We're ready for the Elk City Elks to come back onto the field here. And they've got their second line in now as well. So they've got quarterback Talaferro in. Talifer. Man in motion left to right. Talifer hands it off on the crossback, and that's to number 9. That's Colton Seahigh. He gets tackled. Going to go under 2 minutes here on this play. Coach Goff has left the booth, and he's going to be headed down. He's headed down to the field, and he's going to have the opportunity to talk to Coach Dunn and our player of the game. So here the Elk City Elks are ready for their second down at 10 now, and they all jump off sides. That's going to move them back 5 more yards. And the coach is out on the field because he's a little actually they called timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Elk City just ran one more play, got no yards on the play, and that brings up 3rd down and 10 now. We'll be under 1 minute here when this play comes off. 25 seconds on the play clock. They just rolled it, and so it can get all the way down here. Quarterback Wyatt Tollifer, and for the Elk City Elks. Again, it's so good to have so many young players in the game and getting this real-time game experience on the field. Tollifer takes the ball. He hands it off. Man cuts up and moves down. He's not going to have enough for the first down, but it will be 4th down, and there's no need for another play to go off. And so the coach has called it off. Zach Maynard, great job tonight for the Elk City Elks. He got some young players in as well, and you're going to have the opportunity to see the Elk City and the Carl Albert Titans come across the field and have their handshake. It is still high school football, and there is nothing better than high school football on Friday night. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with you in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Titans defeat the Elk City Elks 56-14. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments.
Than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Here.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And down on the field, we have Coach Mike Goff and Coach Dunn, and we are ready for you.
All right. We're here with Mike Dunn, the victorious coach. Kind of the way things went is kind of the way you thought, right?
Yeah, we felt like if we could go jump on them fast there, they kind of punched us in the mouth there early, so I'm glad that we responded. That was a great play design by them on the wheel route there, but I just told our kids we really were efficient all three phases again, and that's if you're going to be a championship football team, you got to play good in all three phases, and I think our kids are getting better and better there and understand the importance of all. So
I need to ask you a question about the Tristan Haynes punt return.
Mm-hmm.
I thought our kid had his hands up and was running by and didn't actually touch the kid in the back.
Yeah.
What'd you see?
No, I mean, I was right there. I couldn't really tell. I know when he put his hands up, the official thought that he bumped him with his body.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those ones, keep your hands down. He probably doesn't get called, but when you put your hands up, you tell everybody you're guilty. So
I'm guilty.
Yeah. So I think it was more of that, But it was a great return. We set up a great wall. You always hate it when you work and work and work on punt return. You go get one and then gets called back. But no, it I don't know. It was close.
I have a question about it's not a short week, but it's a homecoming week.
Right.
In preparation, is there anything different you do during homecoming?
No, not really. We start on Monday telling kids what, everybody comes back, but our kids, they're going to remember who wins the game, and so we can't worry about all the other stuff that's going on throughout the week. We got to keep our laser-like focus, and, if you do a good job as a coaching staff starting on Monday or really Sunday when we come watch film and make sure that they know the importance of the week, that it's not the homecoming festivities and all that. You want to go put on a good show for the alumni that come back and all the fans, and you only do that if you have a great week of preparation. So our kids, it's my third year here. They've been locked in every time we've had homecoming. So we'll do the same thing next week.
Well, great. Hey, thanks, Mike.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet.
Here go X.
Hey, X. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You still got us?
Yep.
We're still going. Good. Congratulations, X. You scored 5 touchdowns tonight. What do you attribute that to?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No.
Always to my line, because without them, really them opening it all up for me, it really wouldn't happen without them. Really
It looked like a couple of times it wasn't just the line. Your wide receivers are pretty dadgum good blockers.
Yeah, the wide receiver. It comes with the wide receivers as well, and preparation throughout the week, and them also working on blocks, coming out, just execute it all. So,
how you feeling now? Is your hamstring better?
Yeah, they try. It's a lot. It's a lot better. It's been feeling 110.
Oh, good.
So
great to hear.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
congratulations on being the player of the game.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations,
Thank you very
buddy. See you. Back to you, Kurt.
All right. Thank you, Coach Goff. And thank you, Xavier Robinson and Coach Dunn. We appreciate you taking your time after the game. We know it's a long drive back, and everybody wants to get on the bus and get out of here. But the Carl Albert Titans, 56-14 over the Elk City Elks. Good game. Got out of here with no injuries that I could see, and that was one of our keys to the game. Also executing the offense, and as you heard Coach Dunn say, all three facets, offense, defense, special teams, everything looked good this evening. So next week is homecoming week for the Carl Albert Titans, and we are excited to be back in our home stadium. We are excited to be back in our own booth. But more importantly, we are excited to be back to start district play. So Lawton Ike will be coming to town, and we are ready to take on the Eagles and defend that district championship. We hope that you will stay with us and be with us. Remember the Coaches Show on Wednesday evening. That's at 6:30 from Buffalo Wild Wings. And our post game is brought to you by Rose State College. And we are thankful for Rose State for supporting us in the post game production. This has been Kirk Norman, Mike Goff, Jaden Paulson, and TJ Townsend, who is our producer. And we appreciate you being a part of Friday Night Lights here in Elk City, Oklahoma. Good night, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.